Let's get real for a moment. The same hands we use to wipe our backsides are the same ones we use to shovel cake into our mouths. Think about that the next time you're stressing about perfection. For all our brain power, opposable thumbs, and high-speed Wi-Fi, this little anatomical paradox is a glaring reminder that no one is perfect. Not you, not me, and not the person on Instagram with the flawless morning routine. And you know what? That's okay. Actually, it's better than okay. It's liberating. Humans are obsessed with separating the sacred from the profane. We've gone to absurd lengths to pretend there's a neat divide between what's clean and what's dirty, noble and base, civilized and primal. But the joke's on us. Nature didn't bother to give us specialized hands. One for the mundane and another for the majestic. Nope, we got two general-purpose tools, and one of them is already holding a sandwich. If the designer cared about maintaining our dignity, wouldn't we have extra hands? Maybe a pair just for eating, another for maintenance, and a bonus set for multitasking during Zoom calls. Instead, we got two, barely enough to hold a cup of coffee while answering emails. And yet, here we are, thriving despite this supposed design flaw. So, what's the takeaway? It's this: you don't need to be perfect, because even the grand blueprint for humanity wasn't designed with perfection in mind. Let's talk about spoons for a second. Have you ever wondered why we even have them? Sure, they're useful for soup, but let's be real. They're mostly there to preserve the illusion that we're different from animals. Oh no, I couldn't possibly eat with my hands. That's barbaric. Meanwhile, your ancestors were out here wolfing down roasted meat, straight off the bone, and somehow building civilizations. The truth is, spoons, napkins, and even hand sanitizer are just props in our never-ending performance of dignity. They're part of a script we've written to convince ourselves that we're polished, civilized beings who never make mistakes. But guess what? The moment you spill soup on your shirt or sneeze into your hand, the illusion shatters. And guess what again? The world doesn't end. Now let's take a quick detour under the sea, where the octopus reigns supreme. With 8 arms, each capable of independent thought, it's practically the CEO of multitasking. If an octopus loses a limb, it just grows another, like it's saying, oh well, life happens. No stress, no existential crisis, just adaptability and grace. Imagine an octopus looking at us, flailing around with our 2 measly hands, trying to hold on to our egos, while simultaneously wiping away our insecurities and other things. It would probably laugh if it could. But here's the thing. The octopus doesn't laugh at us to mock us. It's laughing with us. Because even the octopus knows that life is messy and perfection is a myth. We say things like, nobody's perfect, but we don't really believe it. Deep down, we're convinced that if we just work hard enough, buy the right skincare products, or read the right self-help books, we'll unlock the cheat code to flawlessness. But let's face it, humans were never designed to be perfect. We were designed to be functional, resilient, and adaptable. Think about it. Our bodies weren't built to win beauty pageants. They were built to survive, to walk upright, to sweat buckets when it's hot, and yes, to eat and clean with the same hands. The fact that we've turned this survival machine into an aesthetic obsession is a testament to our creativity, if not our sanity. Here's where it gets motivational. Stop stressing about being perfect. The fact that you're flawed, just like every other person on this planet, is what makes you human. It's what makes you relatable, lovable, and ultimately unstoppable. Did you embarrass yourself in a meeting? So what? The CEO has probably wiped their nose with their hand when they thought no one was looking. messed up your workout routine? Big deal. Your body is still carrying you through the day, flaws and all. Life isn't about erasing your imperfections. It's about thriving in spite of them. The octopus grows back its limbs when it loses them, and so can you, metaphorically at least. If you're still hung up on the idea of flaws, let me leave you with this. Every time you eat a sandwich, your hands, yes, the same ones we've been talking about, work together to get that deliciousness into your mouth. It's a perfect little dance of cooperation. Proof that even imperfect tools can achieve amazing things. So the next time you're overwhelmed by anxiety or self-doubt, remember the sandwich. Remember the octopus. And most importantly, remember that you were never meant to be perfect. You were meant to be you, flaws, quirks, and all. And isn't that so much better than perfection?